So Love Dove seems to think that love is all you need, not critical thinking. And by the way, what an appropriate name for the comment. Now, I in no way intend to make you feel or look foolish, but I think if you critically think just a little bit deeper than this comment, you'll see that it is kind of a foolish thing to say. Love Dove, you yourself and every other human on earth uses critical thinking skills every day just to simply survive. You can lovingly walk into traffic without using any critical thinking skills, and love will not be all that you need in that scenario. If you go through a legal battle or a divorce or any kind of lawsuit, love will also not be the only thing you need in that scenario. In fact, you need food, clothing, housing, money, shelter, love, affection, things like that. You need these things, and unfortunately, love itself doesn't just magically cause these things to appear. You have to use your critical thinking skills to acquire and maintain these things. In fact, every time a Christian apologist attempts to debunk atheist and agnostic ideas, they're also attempting to use critical thinking skills to do so. In the Bible, we see prophets using critical thinking skills to actually argue with Yahweh, and in some cases, they even change his mind. So while I think that the response to this is kind of an obvious and easy one, there's something I want to add to that though. What really concerns me is this type of attitude towards rational thinking or critical thinking. This attitude that you don't really need to think it all out and sort it all out and think for yourself, that you just need to seek after feelings of love and affection and warm feelings of spirituality that maybe you acquire through just feel-good moments and music, or I don't know how you would acquire these feelings without any critical thinking at all. But most of all, this type of speech is really, in a sense, a form of mind control, telling people that they don't need to understand anything, they just need to trust and love. But if our life experience has shown all of us anything, it's that when we blindly trust and love people, we get screwed over again and again and again. And sometimes people get raped, killed, kidnapped, swindled, and all kinds of things because they trusted and loved someone or trusted and loved an idea, but didn't critically think through it. To me, this is what most Christians are actually doing. They're in love with an idea they haven't actually been able to critically think through, and in my opinion, the religious dogma itself makes it very difficult for them to use critical thinking skills to think through this because, well, let's face it, religious abuse causes a lack of critical thinking capability. So next time you're troubleshooting a recipe that's gone awry, remember this. It's not love that's going to fix that recipe. It's your critical thinking skills that's going to sort it out.